Hello, hello. Welcome, folks. Welcome. Gonna be getting started in just a second. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. We're gonna be doing some prep work, doing some world building, doing some shooting the shit, all that good stuff. Hello. Hello, folks. How we doing? Hope you're having a good day. I don't know if I want to be on this screen. I feel like I should be on this other screen. Maybe this one? No, because I'm huge. And if it's like that, yeah. No, I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Okay, we're just gonna roll with this. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank y'all for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. We are gonna be doing some session prep. Gonna be getting into it, and first of all, we get to design a new item, so that's fun. That is fun. Oops, no, don't want that. All right, so we know that Natalie is going to be making a new item tonight for session, so we're going to be getting that taken care of ahead of time, so we can just go ahead and slap it on her when she's ready for it. Where is your armor? Plate armor +1. Okay. So this is what she has now. She has just standard +1 plate. Okay. We made it into +2 plate. That would be technically very rare. I promised her legendary, which would probably be +3 plate. Could say that you're gonna have to remove some pieces of the armor itself to make room for the adjustments and the incorporation of the arcane elements of a massive rotten Hydra's heart that does not, like, perpetually rots but does not decay. So I think that's probably what we're gonna have to end up doing. She's gonna have an incredibly high AC. It's gonna be unreal. Say goodbye to hitting her, basically, is how that's gonna go. Okay, so let's grab some plate mail. Because I did tell her it was gonna be legendary. Plate armor +3. We've got that. Okay. And we are going to call it Panoply of Serpent Kind. Now, this is a bit silly, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine, you guys. It's fine. All right. So we know that we're going to need to make a new NPC in here because I know that she wants it to allow her to be able to turn into a giant snake, like a big fuck off snake. So we're gonna find the snats, the snats to stakes, stats to snakes, excuse me. Giant poisonous snake is size medium, right? Yeah, well she wants a size large. Even, oh, I clicked the wrong one, that's why. Giant constrictor snake is size huge. Okay. Da 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 da. I don't know what all these other little things in here are exactly. Redbound constrictor snake. Oh, it's a construct. Got it. Okay. I think our best move is going to be to start with a giant poisonous snake and scale it up. Oops, that was a regular poisonous snake. Jesus, I'm not paying attention today, am I? Okay, giant poisonous snake. Take that, and we're going to beef it on up. So, we are going to rename this. We'll come up with a name later, that's fine. We're going to say that it is size large. It is monstrosity. And alignment doesn't matter in this case. Armor class, so going to be dropping significantly in armor class. Also going to be becoming bigger, so you're going to need a buff to hit points. If I just said to reduce it by half, that's not like anything else that's in 5e, which is, you know, but let's see again. So right now armor class is 20. Armor class be going to 22. We'd be reducing that armor class by half and then multiplying the health by 2. I mean, that's not the worst in the world, right? I can see that being balanced. 11 is really low, though. Let's see. I'm not really trying to go based off of CR, I'm trying to go based off of character stats. Which is not normally how you would make a magic item, but it's fine. It's got a 14 AC. That would go down by 1 because it would be going up a size. So I think 13 is probably fine. And then 176 hit points. That would be 20 d10 plus 40, right? Right. If we just flat double the hit points, because what it's at now is 10d10 plus 20. Yep. 176. We're gonna increase these stats. 21. We're gonna make that a little bit stronger. We'll put that at 22. Dex is gonna get. I think Dex is fine to increase the Dex a little bit. It's like an alternate form, you know what I mean? So the strength should go up. Also the dexterity, I guess, should. If you're going up a size, you're going to lose some dexterity. Normal armor class would be 10 plus dexterity, so we're going to say that that's going to be 16. The con, we're going to make it a little bit higher. The int, we're going to do that. 8, and the ca. So we're going to make these in line with Zarn's stats, because it is going to be that. We're going to call this Zarn's Circumform. And the challenge of this is going to be, I think that would be like around 8, probably. I would have to pull up the book and actually look at the math, but yeah. Okay, now let's look at the skills that Zarn has. History, Intimidation. So we're going to go, Perception is going to be +3. Intimidation is going to be +7. Okay. Saves. Zarn has strength +6. Or excuse me, +9, and constitution plus 6. Damage vulnerabilities, non-damage resistance, non-damage poison immunity, poisoned immunity. Yeah, that sounds good. No other resistances. Blind sight, 10 feet. Passive perception would probably stay around the same. And then languages doesn't fucking matter. Bite. So we're gonna look at the bite. It's got a reach of 10 feet there. It says a size large creature. Okay. It would be more fun if we made that a little bit further, I think. And then Zarn's natural bonus to hit is going to be 5 plus proficiency modifier, which would be plus 9. Okay. Stop it. Okay, plus 9 to hit. The damage that it will deal, we're going to say that's going to be 2d8 because it's a size large creature, plus 5 piercing damage. No, and we're just going to delete that. Piercing damage and 2d8 poison damage. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Okay. So 2d8 plus 4, 22 average damage. That's going to be lower than her standard average. I know she said she wants to be able to do a little bit more damage in this form. If we had the bite dealing more poison damage, maybe like 4, because poison is resistant and immune to a lot of things, right? So I'm kind of thinking we go stupid with it and give her like a really high amount of damage for it. Also, I'm loving how it's like having these different colored dice and stuff. That is so rad. Okay, so we're averaging around like 42 damage. I could just add it together, but I really don't feel like it. 2d8. I'm gonna do it anyway. 9 is 14 plus an additional. So 14 plus 26. No. 28. 14 plus 28 is 42. An average of 42 damage. Wow, why did I get that on my first try? What the fuck is wrong with me, you guys? Anyway. An average of 42 damage with one hit. And we're gonna give her multi-attack. It's a magic item. She's sinking a lot of resources into it. She's using a Deus Ex Machina type ingredient for it. So we're gonna let her have it. Oh wait, that would be in traits. Whoops. May use its bite attack and attempt to constrict. I feel like making her huge just because that would be fucking cool, but I'll ask her if she'd rather be large or huge. Okay. An attempt to constrict. May use its bite attack. May use its venom spray. I want to give her a venom spray too. A little area of effect would be cool. Little area of effect like cone would be fucking tight, yo. Venom spray. Recharge 6. I forget how this flavor text goes. I've been playing so many different games and like reading so many different things. Just give me a dragon, please. Any dragon will do. The serpent exhales, okay. A cost. What the fuck? So I kept forgetting the A or something? I don't know. It has a caustic spray of venom in a 30-foot cone. Let's see, if it's a size large, what would it be if it was a dragon size large? That'd be a juvenile, young adult. That's not a cone. That's a cone. Nope, that's a wormling. Young white dragon, please. Young adult white dragon. No, that's a size huge, right? 60-foot cone. We're gonna do 30. I think 30 sounds fair. 30 is a lot still. And a 30-foot cone. Is that 2 spaces right there? That is 2 spaces right there. I see you. And a 30-foot cone. And maybe my A key was messing up there or something, or my pinky was like shorting out in my brain. I don't know. The serpent exhales a caustic spray of venom in a 30-foot cone. Creatures. All creatures within this area must succeed on a DC 8 plus proficiency bonus of 4. Do I need to make this 10 so that the proficiency bonus goes up? Yes, okay. 8 plus, we're gonna make it con-based. Ka-based sounds more fun. Because that's also her spellcasting modifier. 11, nope, 12 plus 15, so DC 15. Constitution saving throw or take. Hey, Odie, what's up, buddy? So good to see you. Thank you for being here, man. I'm so used to being on stream with like actual plays that I immediately went to like type, hey, what's up? Forgetting that I'm not doing that right now, and I can just talk to you. I can just talk to chat. What's up? So nice to see you, man. We're making a magic item right now. Constitution saving throw or take. Let's see, that's 8 d8s right there. 16 d8 is a lot. What is a white dragon's? Young adult white dragon. $11d8. That's a lot less. Okay. But you can affect a lot of people with it. So if we did like 10d8, that would still be significant. Oh, Bloodborne, nice, dude. That game rules. Oops, I messed that up. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, Bloodborne rules, man. Or take 10d8 poison damage. Taking half as much damage. Taking half as much damage on a successful save. I am preparing for Covet. Yeah, I'm making some stuff. I know Natalie wants to use an item that she's had in reserve for a very long time to make a magic item today, so I'm gonna be helping her with that. We're gonna need to increase that speed if it's large, so giant, constrictor snake. Kind of giving him best of both worlds and then cranking it up considerably. It's still only 30 feet. Well, Zarn is really fast already. I know she's got mobile. Says her speed is 30 feet, but that's not right. That's not right, right? Oh no, it does not have mobile. Okay. We're gonna make her a little bit faster in this form. 45 feet and swim 45 feet. And climb 45 feet. There you go. This is honestly pretty good. This is a pretty good magic item right here. It's a +3 plate mail that lets you do this, and this is pretty significant. This is a pretty significant buff. You can do a lot of damage there. Yeah. Ooh, hydrate. Thank you very, very much, Odie. Much appreciated. Nice soundtrack. Thank you, Elden Ring, dude. It's so good. So good. And constrict. Indubitably, I mega agree. Okay, let's see how this is written. I'm just making a mess over here. Don't mind me. Good God. Okay. Do. Melee weapon attack. +9 to hit, reach. That one's got to be right next to him. So we're going to make that one have to be right next to him as well. Hit. That does 2d8 +4 bludgeoning damage, normally. At the start of each of their turns, they should have to take that too. Okay. So that's not a lot of damage, but it's not a little bit of damage, and you can do it passively over time. I'm just gonna crank it slightly. 3d8 instead. 3d8 +5. It would be 6. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. So that means that average damage is 43. Okay. 43 damage is the average on that. Remind me, what level are the party at? They actually just leveled up after last session, so they're level 11 now. They're level 11 now. What I'm working on right now is actually something that Zarn is going to be able to turn into as a result of spending some resources and upgrading some gear. So, bludgeoning. We're gonna call this magic piercing damage. Yep. To overcome damage resistances. Otherwise, there would literally be no point in ever turning into this. Magic bludgeoning damage. And the target is grappled. Escape DC 10. Oh, that says 16. Oh, that's 16 based off of strength? Yeah, that's 16 based off of strength. So that would be 8 + 6, which means that this, nope, that was a different DC. Okay, so 14 plus proficiency bonus is 18. Good grief. Escape DC 18. Until this grapple ends, the creature is restrained and takes 3d8 +6 damage at the start of each of its turns. Zarn's serpent form can only ever have one creature restrained at any time. Okay. Loving your process, thanks for streaming. Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm just having fun. Just having a little bit of fun, and I miss doing it, you know? I used to do these all the time. I used to be doing this literally all the time, prep streams and stuff, and now I'm only getting to do them during important stuff, like the beginning of a campaign, or right here when we're towards the end of this arc for Covet. Yeah. It takes a bit of spoons, but it's worth it, I think. I like it. Okay, so I don't know if there's anything else I would change about this. I think that's probably good. There's 3 different choices in that regard. Use its venom spray or bite attack, and attempts to constrict. I don't think there's anything else I would put on there. It's got good mobility, it's got good damage, it's got good constrict. I think that's good. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so now we need a picture to slap in here. Snake. Is there a better snake? I want a giant snake, please. Giant snake. That's a pretty cool snake. Yeah, I think I might go with that one. Boop. Okay. Yeah, none of that is important. This, oops. This legendary plate mail allows its wearer to assume the form of a huge venomous serpent for up to 1 hour a day. Treat this transformation as wild shape insofar as, we'll say, your hit point value, your hit points become the hit points of the serpent form upon assuming it, and when you exit this form, you revert to the original amount of hit points you had upon transforming. I think that's probably the right way to say that, the most concise way to say that. That's what I'm gonna fucking put. Boop. Okay, Panoply of Serpent Kind is completed. That is pretty good. I don't feel compelled to spice up the actual armor set itself anymore. It's going from a +1 set of plate mail to a +3 set of plate mail. It's getting this fucking bomb-ass transformation that you get to use once per day. Once you have used this plate mail to transform, you may not do so again until the following midnight. Evil campaign, I tend to make things midnight instead of dawn because it's fun that way and flavorful in my mind. Okay, so that's that. It would be cool if we could get like some art for it, right? But I'm not just gonna steal somebody else's hard work for my own shit. That's the difference between home games and streamed actual plays, right? Like, you can do basically whatever you want as long as you're not breaking any rules or laws with like art assets, music, all that good stuff for your own home games. But the second you start streaming that, and the second you start making money off of those streams, it's a completely different ballgame. And I have gotten my pee-pee smacked a couple of times about it, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like I got like in too much trouble as much as it was just copyright strikes. They didn't go against my channel or anything. They were just like, hey, you can't hear anything during this period of the stream. And it was like 2 hours, and I was like, oh, I should have known better than to use Hans Zimmer's music from The Last Samurai. You know what I mean? That was just a big L move on my part to begin with. I just realized I think that I left the this thing. Yeah, we're gonna go huge on this. Hey, what's up, Alec? So good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a good day. Boop. Boop. Look at all the pretty effects. That's so cool. I love it. Okay. That's not bad. Average damage, honestly. 38. Yeah. It's about average. Oh, yay! It's an effect. It parsed it as an effect, you guys. I love Fantasy Grounds, dude. I love Fantasy Grounds, man. Fantasy Grounds is fucking cool beans, bro. That's fucking nice. Planning on how to kill Omni again? Actually, no. Making a item for Natalie. She's had a resource for a very long time. She's like, I'm ready to use it. And she's souping up her already +1 plate mail. She's making it a +3 plate mail. And she's going to be able to assume the form of a huge venomous serpent once a day. Pretty fun stuff. You love making items? Me too, man. It's one of my favorites. Honestly, one of my absolute favorites. I can't wait to start releasing articles of annihilation and all of y'all can see my crazy ideas and be like, Derek, this is stupid broken, and I can be like, yeah, but it's fucking fun. Okay? I mean, the stupid broken thing will only be like once per issue, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun, okay? Alright, so that takes care of that. We have that taken care of, placed into the plate mail. I don't think you did, actually, Alec. I don't think you did, but I would love to see them. I would love to see them. Okay, images. Where is it? Did I already put it down here? No, I did not yet. Okay, I need to find... Here it is. We're not going to be needing it this session, but next session this is going to be of the utmost importance, pretty much. This is going to be the combat sector for, or the combat map for the next warfare, which is going to be soon. Sitting later today, out shopping right now. Oh, sweet, dude. Damn, you're logging on while you're shopping just to say hi to little old me? I'm honored. I feel honored. Thank you, buddy. I don't think I was supposed to put that there. Yeah, that's not at all where that's supposed to go. Okay, so they are going to be bringing their elite units for the warfare. A multi-stage battle would be pretty good. However, we might skip warfare for that session. Mainly because it takes so long, and it's basically the entire session. And we're going to have another one pretty much immediately after that. And we just had one. So I think we are going to, skip the warfare that I was originally planning for this section, and we are going to just have this be an encounter. Okay. In that case, it's going to be considerably easier, I should say, to build the encounter for it. Pull up some Yuan tea. These guys are pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly indeed. Yuan tea Abomination champions. Quite scary. We are going to include probably 2 of these guys. Maybe 1. And then build a little bit more dynamically around that. Nightmare speakers are kind of priests, right? Priests. Yep. Okay. So a nightmare speaker. A souped up nightmare speaker. Let's make a souped up nightmare speaker. Okay. They look cool. They're pretty. I like the whole serpent people vibe, you know what I mean? I think it looks cool. I fucks with it. No, like, you know, fucks with it, but I think that it looks cool. Okay. We're going to call this Defenders of the Poison Shroud. We're going to call this the Poison Shroud Guardian. Poison Shroud Champion. And let's take our Yuanti Nightmare Speaker and make her a bit stronger. Okay, so we're gonna give her some. She has natural armor of 14. If we stacked armor on top, that would neutralize her natural armor. She is a priestess. We could just buff her natural armor considerably, but it would be more flavorful to describe some kind of like chainmail made of interlocking like teeth of man, you know what I mean? Some kind of like plates, like some kind of chest plate that is like locked in place around her that she can't take off. Making these people stand out not just as like, oh, these are just serpent people and this is what they do. No, making these as like, these are like evil fucking people. Like these are like just evil motherfuckers that have effectively sold their souls, are beyond the point of ever having any kind of retribution other than at the end of a blade. Like, there are serpent folk, there are Yuanti that just exist out in the world, and there are these people. And these people are fucking awful. Okay. I think I'm just going to kind of bump her considerably. So if she's at 4 right there, I could just pull up the stats on, I could just pull this up on here. That's fine. I'm just gonna pull this up on here. I don't need to actually bust out the book. I can do this. It's fine. It's fine. Good lord. Come on. Well, where the fuck? Okay. Did I skip it? Where is the goddamn monster table? Building. Oh, you suck. Okay, I'm just going to the reference manual. Dungeon Master's Workshop. And creating a monster. Oh, it's creating, not building a monster. Of course, silly me. How could I ever think it was something else? Okay, so going from 4 to 8. Says the armor class should be about 2 higher. It's a priest. I don't want her to just get uber clapped. For a priest, she does not have that many. Oh, those are her innate spells. Oh, she's a warlock. Oh, she's not a fucking priest. She's a warlock. Oh, goddamn. Okay, she's a warlock. Okay. That changes things. She's supposed to be a melee-based warlock. She's not gonna live for like a turn. She'll get crumped. She's gonna need like a bunch of hit points, and I just do not see her accomplishing too much. I thought she was gonna be a priest. She's just a warlock. Like a handful of spell slots. Okay. Normally says she's a what level spellcaster? 6. Is that what I read? A 6th level spellcaster. Highest level is 11 party. If I crank her up to an 18th level spellcaster, she will have a single 9th level spell. If I take her to a 17th level spellcaster, then she will be... Nope, because she's a warlock, Derek. Good fucking lord. Hold more than one thing in your mind at a time. Sorry guys, I'm hungry. I had breakfast, like a little bit late breakfast, but it was not a lot of food. It was not a lot of food. Okay, how many spells do you get at 17th level as a warlock? You get 4, and your highest is 5th level, and you have your Mystic Arcanum, which can be what? Oh, that is when you get 9th level spells. I always think it's 18th level that you get 9th level spells. I'm fucking dumb. Hey, JJ, what up, girl? So nice to see you, homie. Shimmy your ass up in here. What up, homie? Get comfy. Get comfy. Okay, so if we make this a 16th level, then it would have an 8th level spell instead. And that would be better because it's less things for me to remember. It's less resources for it to burn. I'm coming back around to the idea. This is good. This is a good idea. Okay, we're gonna call this the priest Venom Priest. We might rename that. It's just a good working title. So it's gonna be going up to CR8. What's your hit die already? It's a D8 because Warlock. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot of hit points. It's gonna need 17. 4.5 times 17 is 60. 70. I'm just pulling out the calculator. Fuck this. Too much head math. That's probably what's throwing me off. Okay. 17 times 4.5 equals 76.5. So 76.5 is not a lot of hit points at all. But it's already starting her off at 13 for some reason. Fenris, what's up, buddy? Secret stream, yeah, dude. Some secret stream. Doing some prep for upcoming Covet and talking a little bit about the world ending and all that good stuff. Assuming people want to hear about it. But I need to figure this out first. Let's see. So if it's starting at 13 and it's a 6th level spellcaster, then that means it's starting with 7. And if it's 17th level spellcaster, then excuse me, a 16th level spellcaster. I keep forgetting that. Okay, so if it's starting there, then it would be 6 plus 6, so it would be 24 d8. 24 d8 plus what? 24 times plus 24. 24. Okay, bust out our calculator again, clear that, and we're gonna do 24 times 4.5 plus 24. 132 hit points. That's about 44 less than what it should have. It's about 44 less than what it should have. It is a warlock, so it's supposed to be on the squishier side. We can buff the constitution with some of those ASIs. So it's already right there with that. We could give it a feat. We could give it a feat of... Let's see. What feat would be beneficial? Toughness. Toughness would be beneficial. So we're just gonna We don't need to write that down anywhere. We're just going to remember that for the purposes of giving it hit points. Toughness is an additional, what, hit point for every level you have? Whoops. Tough. What's scaled toughness? Oh. Piercing and slashing damage resistance. Just like period? That's pretty poggers, kind of, to be honest with you. Twice your level when you gain this feat. Okay then. I never knew about that first part of Tough. Tough is really fucking good. Yeah, the world is ending, Fen. The world is gonna be remade as a nascent god devours it and remakes it with the oversight help of the other 12 spheres, their own input. Not all 12 have equal input. Some of them are a little bit cut off. But the world will be remade, and the setting is getting a little bit of a soft reset on it. Soft reset on it. Covet World is, yeah, my whole homebrew setting is. Booty takes place like 50 years before Covet Syndicate, so that campaign is largely setting the stage for some of the stuff that's happening in this campaign. Some of the stuff that we just saw happen in this campaign. But also there's some pretty significant changes that are going to be coming to the setting. Magic rarity, for instance. Magic itself is not going to just be like, yeah, anybody can do this. Like, for instance, pretty much anybody can learn to be a wizard. But sorcery, like wild magic and stuff, I'm pretty much going to be like, you can roll a wild mage if that's the character class that you want to do, but I'm gonna have to ask you to like reflavor it differently because magic is like very restricted now, very controlled by like the wheel of the cosmos, as it were. The resonance with magic as a metaphysical actor in the universe is going to have to have some kind of cosmological channel before it can impact the world anymore. There is a new kid on the block, as it were, claiming one of these great spheres for themselves, and they are significantly more interested in what is going on in the plane than the last person that occupied that space. And we'll learn more about them in Death Roll. That's called It That Rides. It's a it's pretty cool. A lot of inspiration from my boy Ted, a lot of inspiration from my boy Omni. I'm pretty stoked about that. So okay, we need to determine when it would have gotten this. It would have been 4 levels, right? Or it would have been 2 levels. So if it was at 76 then, it would have been 2 levels above that. It would have gained another D8 plus 1. So 4.5, so another 11 hit points, so it would have been 87. We're going to multiply 87 by 2, that's going to give us 174. So 174 hit points, and that is at, how many hit die is that at that point? 174 hit points, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more, 15. So at 15 hit dice. It should be 16. It's 16 hit dice. Okay, so it's going to be at 192. 192. Wow, this thing is significantly beefier than I was anticipating because we're fucking with character levels here. This is why I don't normally fuck with character levels, y'all. This is why I like never fuck with character levels. Okay, so it's at 172 right now. Just here to accumulate points. Not a bad thing at all. Getting ready to play a game yourself? Nice, Fen. I hope you have fun, buddy. I appreciate you being here, man. Okay, so 172, and then a few more levels after that, which is going to be... And we're also going to give her scaled toughness, for sure. Damage resistance, piercing, slashing. And we are going to say... That is still another 9 levels. 176. Give me my calculator, please. 176. Nope. I already know that number. That's just gonna fuck up because Windows calculator is garbage. Okay. So 9 times 4.5 is 40 more hit points. So we're at 216. 216. Oh my god. Okay. 216. And so this is now the focal point of this battle. We are making the boss for this encounter, effectively. This is an obscene amount of hit points. I know Covet will still be able to chew through that in like 2 turns, so we're going to have to put a lot of things on the board to keep this thing alive. But also, without it having a whole lot of spell slots to deal with, I'm not worried, right? It's got 4 spell slots, and then it's got its Mystic Arcanum. That's 5 tricks. That's 5 tricks it can do. And then probably something for melee as well. And invocations as well. We're gonna look at invocations. We're getting silly. We're getting silly. I'm being honest with you, but we're getting silly, but it's gonna be fun. Stick around. Stick around. It'll be fun. Okay. 216 hit points. And then an additional 2 hit points for all 9 of those. So plus another 18. Okay, so 234 hit points. That is almost double what it just had. That is without the ASI. It would get 1 more ASI at level 20, right? That would be skill toughness. Okay. That would be skill toughness. Does that do anything for hit points? Nope. Just resistance to certain types of damage. Just making it strong against mortal weapons in particular, like in general, is pretty cool, honestly. And it's a boss. It's only 1 more damage type, and it's very flavorful that like no mortal weapons are particularly damaging to it. Damage resistance, piercing, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing is how it's usually listed. And then damage vulnerability. Should we give it a vulnerability for all of this? Probably not. Probably not, right? Okay. So this Yuan-Ti is a 16th level spellcaster. Its spellcasting ability is Charisma. It's got a 16 Charisma there. So it does not have a super duper high bonus to hit and damage at all, does it? It's +6. That is unbelievably low for a boss. Now we could buff it. We gave it some feats. We could just give it a flat buff to its charisma, given that it is now empowered by the darkness. But most importantly, guys, we got to get that bonus a little bit higher. That attack bonus should be +7. It's still low. So if it's at +6 as it is, then we could take this to 18 without any imposition on the rules whatsoever. That would take it to +7. Okay? If we then go on to give it a magic item, yeah? If we go on to then give it a magic item, I'm gonna go ahead and make it large. I'm gonna make it a large lady. Its armor class there. should be 16, but it should have about 40 less hit points. Okay, should have about 40 less hit points, but it's got about +2. So we're gonna make that armor class 15 then in that case. We're gonna give it a little bit higher natural armor, and it's got more hit points outside of what it's supposed to have, so that's fair. That is balanced. Deception will go up to +6. What is it you're using? Like, I know the system is 5e, but is this Roll20? No, Fen, this is Fantasy Grounds. Is it Unity? Unlimited? FGU, it's Fantasy Grounds. I know it probably looks kind of old school in some regards, but honestly, it is my favorite VTT for 5e. It doesn't work greater for like other things necessarily, like Forged in the Dark games, you don't need it at all, honestly. It's easier to just fucking roll the dice. We've been doing that for Friday Night Zombies with Soul running it, and honestly, I think it's a lot smoother than having to deal with the Fantasy Grounds input, like we did for Saints and Sinners when I ran that. The good part about Fantasy Grounds is that it has like everything included that is official material. You can just like buy it, or if you're very, very fortunate like I was, somebody can just give it to you. You do have to pay like $10 a month for access to the license, but I mean, that license includes like all use basically, including actual plays and stuff. The super useful utilitarian part of it, and the part of it that I don't know if I can ever get away from ever again, is the information, the data parsing. It just works, and it is insane. Like, sometimes it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. Sometimes updates come in and they break shit, and they have to update it again to fix like whatever little things break. And it does kind of look like it's stuck in the 90s in certain regards, but it's pretty fucking cool, man. I don't think I could ever go back to 5e without all these bells and whistles, even if I was playing in person, just because it's so like easy to attack, roll saving throw, roll damage. Like, you don't have to do any thought. You don't have to do any thought. All the thought comes in beforehand, and I like that. That makes my job so much easier when I'm down at the table, like running the game and running stream. You know what I mean? I like it a lot. It's really nice. I recommend folks that run a lot of 5e online check it out, because it's pretty nice. Okay, so now we are armor class, hit points, speed. I don't know if we need speed. We'll consider giving her more speed, but probably 40, because size large. Probably good enough. Wisdom, we're gonna buff that for saves. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna buff that for saves. And we are going to make her legendary. Probably. Maybe. Do I want to do legendary before the mega dungeon? I mean, we're at the level, right? We're at level 11. We're at level 11 for the player characters. But do I want to start introducing, like, all bosses are legendary from this point forward? Yeah. Kind of. I do. That sounds rough. I mean, yeah, but we're like at the spiral. Like, we're at the end of this arc. We have tonight's session, and like, this is a downtime session tonight. I'm doing prep for like next session and stuff right now. Yeah, we've got this session, then we've got the Mourning Castle starting after this one that I'm prepping for now, which is a mega dungeon that might take anywhere from like 3 to 5 sessions to complete. Which doesn't sound like a mega dungeon, right? But I mean, for an actual play, that's a mega dungeon. Then it's going off to like the final battle. Basically the final battle. And it's pretty scary. I'm expecting somebody to die in that. If they don't die before that, I'll be quite surprised, but I'm anticipating that somebody dies in that final fight at the very least. And then the arc kind of, you know, we did what we set out to do with this arc. The world is going to soft reset, and I might take some time off Covet, I might not, I don't know yet. I need to figure out a lot of stuff, and I need to do a lot of world building and lore writing to figure out how everything changes, because I've got a lot of stuff in my mind, but until I've written it down, it's not canon in my mind, you know what I mean? Anyways. I might not necessarily need to make her legendary. She's got magic resistance. She's not a 20th level spellcaster. Okay. She's not a 20th level spellcaster. She's not going to be legendary. What that means, the mobs get to be a little bit better. Her lieutenant and defender, this guy right here, he's already pretty beefy. 171 hit points, 18 armor class. He hits like a truck. He can smite. He's a 17th level spellcaster. He's pretty fucking scary. But we got a lot of fucking magic melee damage in the party. We got a lot of smites in the party. If Zarn and Kanan mob this guy while Ashwell and Kira and Vaunt mob the priest, I cannot imagine that fight going on for more than like 3 turns. Yeah, unless the players just roll pitifully, I cannot imagine that fight going on for more than 3 turns. Okay. I mean, this guy's scary, but like, he's a melee boy. Watch, I say all this and then it's gonna end up being that like he's the big fucking scary guy during the fight. He's just like the lieutenant. He might be like a 17th level spellcaster, but he's just like a fighty boy. On second thought though, right? What if this might be crazy. What if we just make her a 17th level spellcaster? Mystic Arcanum becomes a level 9 spell. What would a good level 9 spell be for Warlock Mystic Arcanum? Gotta run, my game is starting. Good luck to the rest of your planning. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I didn't even realize that I was doing such a shit job paying attention to chat off of my little rambles. If it's endgame, then go all out. Fuck yeah, world building. If you need to bounce ideas, my DMs are always open. If you need, gotta run, my game is starting. Good luck to the rest of your planning. Much love, Fen. Thank you for being here, buddy. I will absolutely hit you up if I need some, I'm gonna be planning on getting a little bit more Norse influence in the part of mankind in certain parts, so I might actually be hitting you up for that. Thanks, buddy. Okay, have a good game, by the way. Enjoy it. Source, Warlock. Hell yeah, buddy, enjoy it. Okay, Warlock, Psychic Scream, Astral Projection, Foresight. Foresight could be good. Foresight's a pretty good Mystic Arcanum. And it would really piss them off, too. Foresight might be the move. Honestly, Foresight might be the move. For the duration, they can't be surprised, have advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Additionally, other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target for the duration. That's pretty good. I might do that, actually. I think that's what we do. And we're going to call this the Oracle of Poison? No. Oracle, some kind of oracle. I would use the word Pythia because... oh, no, I am using the word Pythia. Yeah. Pythia of Poison. We're going to give her a name. Let's see. What is some various types of poison? Or snake venom, actually. Different types of snake venom. Types of snake venom. There's 4 different types, okay? There's 4 different types of snake venom. There's proteolytic. This consists of the proteolytic enzymes found in all venomous snakes that cause the degradation of tissue structures. Specifically, the venom acts at the site of envenomation, and that's part of the reason humans see such dramatic change where the bite occurs. The venom breaks down the blood vessel walls along with the muscle tissue, accelerating the death of the prey and potentially helping with digestion. Large amounts of proteolytic venom are found in rattlesnakes and other pit vipers, working with hemotoxic venom to inflict devastating wounds. Okay, the other type, or one of the other types, hemotoxic, destroys the red blood cells in the body of an afflicted person while also impacting tissues and organs. People injected with hemotoxic venom will also know right away in most cases. The venom breaks down cells in the tissue around the injection site, leading to tremendous pain. This venom also causes blood clotting or even prevents blood clotting. Either situation can be deadly. This results cardiovascular failure, loss of affected limbs, and massive internal bleeding. Neurotoxic venom and cytotoxic venom. So neurotoxic impacts the nervous system, causing muscle paralysis, damage to the brain, and loss of consciousness. This sort of venom hinders the nerve impulses around the parts of the body, acting very quickly in some cases. Unlike hemotoxic, neurotoxic can be delivered without a lot of pain. In fact, some people do not even realize that they have been bitten until they start feeling symptoms. The black mamba is neurotoxic. Cytotoxic, as the name suggests, cytotoxic venom kills cells. This type of venom is often found in cobras and other elapids. This venom is not as deadly as hemotoxic or neurotoxic. However, secondary injuries such as the loss of limb function and other disabilities often stem from cytotoxic venom. Cool, cool. Okay. So what's another name for neuro? Synonym for neuro. For neurological. Maybe we name her, like, neurophagia. Neurophagia, Pythia of Poison. That sounds kind of cool. That's a cool name for a Venom Priestess. And we're going to crank that one more. 235 plus another 5, so it's going to be 240. She has 240 hit points. 242 hit points because of tough. Okay. She has 4 slots. They are all at 5th level. Those are the ones that she starts with. What are the other options that we have here? Oh, we need to add her Mystic Arcanum. Mystic Arcanum. And then we're just gonna drag in Foresight. Where's Foresight? Oh, it's not gonna let me do that, is it? Did it just drag it into here twice? Yeah, it did. Okay, Mystic Arcanum, and we're just gonna put once per long rest. Neurophagia, Pythia of Poison. Can cast Foresight, 9th level spell. Yeah, there we go. So that is going to be incredibly frustrating to the party when every time they target her, she's just like, staying alive. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So now we need to give her a couple of magic items to round her out a little bit more, because otherwise she has... Let's see. We could still just buff this and not really feel too bad about this. I mean, I don't feel too bad about that. It's literally just making her charisma that. It might affect her there in a couple regards, but it's literally getting her up to +8. Yeah, it's not significantly higher. Thankfully, that should make her a challenge rating 11. I would agree with that sentiment, to be honest with you. Okay, so challenge rating 11. She is, if she's now challenge rating 11, then that means that she is within her hit point range, or she's just outside of her hit point range. She's now a little bit low on the armor class. So we can go ahead and crank that to 17. She's just getting buffed all over the place, but challenge rating 11. They're level 11 characters. I'm literally just starting small and building up so that I don't start too high and then have to build backwards. Her saving throw for that should be a +9, and for that should be +7. Okay, her deception should be +9, and her stealth should be +6. Okay. That's fine, I don't care about that. Death Fang, the first time it hits with a melee attack on its turn, it can deal an additional 3d10 necrotic damage to the target. Twice per day. Twice per day. Okay. If she's making a melee attack, something is very wrong. So, we're going to crank that damage up significantly. We are giving up her capacity to be a viable melee combatant, except for twice per day. And we are making that significantly worse. $55 damage. Boop. Oh, so I'm gonna have to remember to drag that onto her when I roll damage. Got it. Cool. Okay. That's 55 damage. CR 11 creature should be dealing 69 to 74 damage per turn. Save DC should be 17. Okay. DC should be... Where's your DC? Why is your DC not on here? Why is your DC not on here? Okay, so 5 plus 4 should be 9, so that would be 17. 17. This is its other ability, Invoke Nightmare. Hi, Luca. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so DC 17 on a failed save, the target takes 2d10 psychic damage and is frightened of the manifestation, believing it to be real. I don't care about that ability. I'm gonna delete it. She's getting other stuff. I don't care about that ability. Okay. Going to use strength for that or charisma for that. She's not a hexblade. She could be. Could be a hexblade. What is everyone's pronouns? My are Z, Zem, Zer. I like xylophone, like E. They like them, there. Here, like there. Well, welcome in, Luca. It is very nice to have you around. I am a he, him. I think other people in chat are currently lurking at the moment, doing other stuff. So, if we were gonna increase that, yeah, I mean, If we gave this character a weapon that they could use both in melee and as an arcane focus, what would that look like? Do these dragon staves, for instance. Quarterstaffs. These ascendant quarterstaffs, where are they? Can these be used for either one? +3 to attack and damage, not to spell save DC. So, again, if they're in melee combat, something is wrong. They're not supposed to get into melee combat. So we might just give them a... we might swap out the scimitar for a... What would we say? Maybe a different type of scimitar? I could see that. Let's look at what kind of scimitars we might just switch it out for, and then give it an additional D8, and you know, maybe a +2. I could see giving her a +2 scimitar. It would not be their main item, I don't imagine. Scimitar Defender. +3 to attack and damage. No, I don't want to do +3. It's too powerful, too powerful. A double-bladed scimitar. That could be cool. That could be cool. Like a huge, large-sized double-bladed scimitar. That could be pretty cool. Yeah, okay, so let's pop that open. You can use a bonus action immediately after to make a melee attack with it. Okay, I like this idea. So we're going to... Boop. Double-bladed scimitar. And if I'm going to make it a magic item, then I just need to do what? Rarity, we're going to say that it is very rare, and we are going to call it the Serpent Stone Scimitar. Serpent, serpent, serpent. Okay, this is bonus of +2. The damage it deals is 44 slashing, plus 44 poison. And it is going to be worth, we'll call it 10,000 gold. That seems... This attack deals 1d4 slashing damage hit instead of 2d4. We'll say 2d4 slashing instead of 4d4. However, it still deals 4d4 poison. Okay, so it's an envenomed blade. Description. Boop. Oops. Oops. Oops, what am I doing here? Okay, so we grab that, we do a little bit of formatting with that, we make it, no, I don't, no. Paragraph type, heading. Thank you, that's what I wanted. Cool, okay. So we're gonna say this, envenomed blade constantly drips with a dark green ichor along the surfaces of its twinned blades. This envenomed weapon. It has a +2 to attack and damage rolls made with it. Serpent Stone twin scimitars. Twin blades. We're gonna say Serpent Stone twin blades. Serpent Stone twin blades. Cool. Once per long rest, you can, let's see, Cloud Kill centered on yourself. You can use okay, how would you say this? Once per, you can, as an action, you can use the Serpent Stone Twin Blades to cast the spell Cloud Kill. Centered on yourself. And bloop, 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 bloop. Take all this way back up here. Stop that. Cloud Kill. Uh, 20-foot radius. Spreads around corners. It lasts for the duration or until a strong wind disperses it. The area is heavily obscured when creature areas are 5d8 poison damage. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Boop. I did not want this part to be italicized. Thank you. Okay, I'm good with that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So she has the Serpent Stone Twin Blades. And there we go. Now we go into here and we have to modify a lot of stuff. That's going to give her a +9 to hit because it parsed it with everything. You love to see that. You absolutely love to see that. Ah, fuck. No, stop that. Okay. Leave my mouse way the fuck away so that doesn't happen again. Two-handed and special. Okay. And that's good for that. So it does take 2 weapons to wield, or 2 hands to wield. So their spells. I mean, you just have to hold it in one hand. As long as you're not casting a spell and attacking. Which, let's think about that. How likely is it for her to cast a spell and attack? How likely is it for her to cast a spell and attack in a turn? Well, she would have 1 attack, or does she have multi-attack? She has multi-attack. 1 constrict and 1 scimitar. Okay. Let's get rid of this scimitar. Serpent Stone Twin Blade. attack. Okay. Now... I'm considering getting rid of this champion because she's getting a little bit more melee built with this here weapon. It's not a hugely damaging weapon, though. It is still just kind of a backup, but we are going to have to consider the focus for it. What focus is she going to use? We could give her some kind of wondrous item that occupies a slot that could be used for a focus, but that's a bit unprecedented. Typically, foci take a hand slot. Okay, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Can I drag this into here? No? Damn it. Okay. Let's see. Please let me drag. Please let me drag. Please let me drag. Thank you. Okay. What are we gonna do about spells? Also, how many spells does she get again? 11. How many spells does she know? Where's the warlock page again, please? Warlock. Level 17 warlock would know 7 spells, is that right? Invocations known as 7. I'm not going to be picking out all those invocations. Spells known... That is an absurd amount of spells. I'm not going to remember all those, so I'm not going to put all those in there. We're hybridizing a smidge. We are going to say that... Okay. We're going to say that these Serpent Stone Twin Blades can be used as a focus for this magic, just to kind of make it easier on ourselves, honestly. So the Serpent Stone Twin Blades may be used as a focus for divine spellcasting. It's not technically divine, is it? It's a warlock for, we'll just say spellcasting. We'll say demonic spellcasting? No, that's not a real thing. It's fine. Okay. Now we go to... So we got some spells we need to pick out. Constrict should be +7 to hit. Reach 10 feet. 46 plus 3. Yeah. Bludgeoning damage, and then the DC for that is 17. There's a large or smaller creature, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Spellcasting. 4 slots. Arms of Hadar, Darkness, Fear, Hex, Hold Person, Hunger of Hadar, Witch Bolt. Okay. Well, I've got a lot more that I can add on there, so the max that I can do is 14. That's an obscene amount. I don't even know if I'm going to get there, to be honest with you. So, level 5 Warlock spells. Oops. No, that's right. Why is Eric Hawker the first thing on there? That's fucking weird. Warlock. Innervation is pretty good of a spell to have. like Necrotic Witch Bolt. Negative Energy Flood might be a little bit better though, because it's just more damage. 5d12. Yep. 5d12 is pretty good. Maybe. We'll see. Wall of Light. What is this guy? Ah, mouse. Quit. Fuck. Jesus. Okay. A shimmering wall of bright light appears at a point you choose within range. The wall appears in any orientation you choose, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. It can be free-floating, or it can rest on a solid surface. Up to 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 5 feet thick. Wall blocks line of sight, but creatures and objects can pass through it. It emits bright light. And its turn, it takes radiant damage. But you can pass through it. So it's Wall of Fire, but it's radiant damage instead. Nah. Well, she's gonna have to have this for gameplay reasons. Scrying. Synaptic Static. Oh my god. Stop. 86 Psychic in a 20-foot radius. Intelligence save. You have Muddled Thoughts. Roll d6 and subtract. It's a good spell, but it's not really thematic. Far Step is pretty good. Yeah, Far Step. Far Step. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Negative Energy Flood. Look at some 4th level spells. Did it get that? Yes. Okay. 4th level spells. Blight. The ever popular Blight. Shadow of Moil. Also a really good choice. What have I got? 2 more choices I can make. Summon Greater Demon. What could I get with the Greater Demon? Up to challenge rating of 5 or lower. Is it concentration? It is concentration, so that would occupy concentration. Nah, I don't want to have to occupy concentration. Elemental Bane. Choose one creature you can see within range. Acid, Cold, Fire, Lightning, Thunder. Not Poison, unfortunately. Sickening Radiance. It's basically the opposite of Shadow of Moil, right? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fly. 12. Could do counterspell. Could do counterspell. Not sure counterspell is the right move. It might. It's probably good to just have it though. Counterspell. Thank you. Yes, I know. Fucking great. Appreciate it. Mouse, please. What the fuck is this? Loses the ability to distinguish between friend and foe? At random. Interesting. That's fun. That's way more fun than Hypnotic Pattern. Okay, I'm good with that. Spell save DC. It's spell save DC is 4 plus 5 is 9 is 17. Okie dokie. So I don't know if these are going to be parsed correctly, to be honest with you, but add item? Or is that just going to add a spell? It's just going to add a spell. Let's see, can I plug into its spell casting what its spell save DC is? So it's got forward in. Can I please? No? Okay. 17 level spellcaster, spellcaster 17, yeah. Well, I don't think it's gonna let me change that too much. Okay, so that's its spells. That's a magic item that it gets that is not enough. I don't think that's enough, right? It should probably have a couple of consumables. I'm gonna give it a potion of supreme healing. Potion of supreme healing. Heals. What is it? Supreme. 10d4 plus 20. 10d4 plus 20 hit points. That's not a substantial amount, but it's enough to potentially survive one more blow, maybe? Not really. Not really. It's fine. I'm gonna give it to her. Okay. So neurophagia, idea of poison. She is. That's probably good. I can't think of too much more that would be fair to stack onto her that I'll be able to remember to use. Yeah. That seems good. Additional 10d10 on top of that. That's an obscene amount of damage, to be honest with you. Twin-bladed scimitar, this bonus action. Let's see, 44 would be 10, so 15 plus 25 poison, so 25 damage. Plus an additional 55 is like 65. So that's actually within range. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't have an obscene amount of crazy stuff that she can do, but she'll last for several turns, and she has a lot of tricks. So, having Foresight cast on herself at the start of, like, at the beginning of combat anyway. Shadow of Moil, being able to cast that on herself. Blight, yeah. So she got some stuff she can do. Some of these are concentration, which is unfortunately, but it's fine. I think she's a solid boss monster. Yeah. Yeah. Boop. She goes here. Poison Shroud Champion goes down there. She's kind of exposed up there at the top, huh? It's okay, it's not going to be easy to necessarily get up there unless they use teleportation and stuff. Or fly. Okay. So that is pretty decent CR right there in that fight. Now we need to add some minions. Minions. You want the Arcane Archer. What is this? 71 hit points. Arcane Shot, Bursting Arrow, Shadow Arrow. Ooh, those are pretty good. That's just extra damage. I like that. You can't see anything other than 5 feet away until the start of the Yuan-Ti's next turn. That's pretty good. +7 to hit with the bow, with the bite. +7 to hit with the bow. Okay. 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 These are pretty good. A couple of archers, maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably pretty good. We'll put 2 archers in there. Oops. And we're gonna put 1 up here. No, we're gonna put 2 up there, maybe? No, we're gonna put the other one over here. Keeping watch over here, I think. Okay. Let's see, how far is this? That's a pretty good distant map. Okay. I took the grid off, but I know what the pixel is in. Okay, so 2 archers, those 2 guys, and then some minions. The minions I could see as just being like elves, just broken elf serfs that they have there. Unfortunate guys. Why is that all that it's giving me? Oh, because it's... Nope, that's all that it's giving me. That's really all that it's giving me? What the fuck? Okay. So they were members of an army, but they're kind of broken, right? Would they have misbegotten? Would they have made them into misbegotten? For the lore? Because as we're going right now, the misbegotten were the servants of the castle. What are the... What are we gonna do for the servants out here? The lower class folks that are being oppressed by these horrible Yuan-Ti. Probably something that could survive the poison. Otherwise, they're going to be in a really rough spot, yeah. Okay. So we're just going to go by type, and we're going to look up humanoid. Is elf not a type? No, dwarf is a type, apparently. Fucking awesome. Humanoid. Archer. Challenge rating 3. Nah, too powerful. Could effectively just have them as bandits at this point, I guess, honestly. For how effective they will be in combat. How effective they're meant to be in combat. Because those guys would be going down in like a single hit. But I want them... Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. Let's find something just a little bit more powerful to have a little bit less input on my part. Somebody that's... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, did not mean to do that. Let's just get a little bit stronger. Cultists are not stronger, they're weaker. Fanatics, 33 hit points, +4 to hit. No, opposite of the increase that I wanted. I wanted the plus to hit higher and the hit points roughly the same, implying that they've been worked very, very hard. kept in very, very bad conditions. Drow. 4 to hit. I mean, +4 to hit isn't like terrible, right? But nah. I'm probably just overthinking it. I need to just grab a bandit, give it a little bit higher to hit bonus, and call it a day. Probably just sitting over here overthinking it. Yeah. Okay. Difference being a lot of hit points, okay. Broken. Elf. Surf. And the hit points being at 11, I'm good with. We're gonna give that a little bit higher, but plus bonus. Get that +5. +5. 14. There you go. And let's see. Elf, 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 elf. Elf, 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 elf. That's fine. I'll use that. Boop. And that is gonna be probably a lot of them. Probably like I don't know, like 10 of them. Boop. And the rest are going to be toiling in various shitty spots. We're gonna put this guy over here, right in the middle here. The last one is gonna go up here, right next to Nerphasia. Okay. Where else should we put these guys? Over here. Boop. 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 Is that enough? Is 10 enough? Because that's going to be assuming that they're like coming from down there or not coming from like an optimal trajectory. Because they're not going to be. They're going to have to be kind of like blindly stumbling into this place. Like, they know that they're looking for it, but magic cannot help them find it. They are going to have to literally just, like, hoof it. Hoof it into the center of this area. I don't know, I feel like I should probably put more of the elves in here. But, no, I think that's okay. There we go. Defenders of the Poison Shroud. Boop. Yeah, that's what it's gonna look like when they're here. It's gonna be spooky. Spooky. Okay. And that is that prep for next session. We have next session pretty much prepped. At least the combat part of it. The rest of it, I don't really think I'm gonna need to prep too much. Any types of magic items or gear that we should probably give them for completing this? Some kind of wondrous item, maybe. Blade of Sacrifice or something. That could be cool. I just noticed something. Is this not? It is not. Okay. Well, we need to fix that. of like so. Like this, yes, very much so, like that. And bam! Now we've got some terrain on the field. Make it a little bit more interesting, a little bit more dynamic. Oh yeah. Broken statue over there. I don't think I'm gonna block that off. Yeah, nice. There we go. And now it's kind of casting shadows too, which is good. I wanted it to do that. But yeah, that looks cool. All right. Well, we've been going for 2 hours. I don't really know if there's too much more that I wanted to get done today. I know I said prepping the Mourning Castle, but there's a lot to do there, and I don't know how much we would how much we'd be able to really chomp off right now. I believe we have. I'll show you at least what I've gotten done so far. I've gotten a couple of encounters plugged in. I've gotten the player. I've got the walls plugged in, which took quite a bit, to be honest with you. Quite a bit of finagling indeed. Just realized that this wall isn't. Yep. Oop. That's not good, Derek. That's not how that should go at all. Like that. Yay. That's how it should go. So big old mega dungeon. This is the first layer. The next layer, I guess technically it could go either way. This is the upper layer. The next one, like right above that. I don't know if I've gotten the walls plugged in up here yet. No, I have not gotten the walls plugged in up here yet. Then the sub-level. Then the bowels, the first level of the bowels, coming on down into here. And then the temple that you can actually see from the ground floor down in this empty cavernous area. And then the sub-level of the temple. And then the obsidian ziggurat, which is the final level, the absolute bottom. And yeah, Scroll Guardian. I've already got the boss plugged in for it. It is going to be really fucking scary, to be honest with you. I fear for my party. They'll be fine. Maybe. But yeah, that's that. That's these guys. If you like this map, you can download it off my Ko-Fi. It is free. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, I think that's probably where I'm gonna call the stream. Been hanging out for about 2 hours. I got Covet to actually run tonight. I feel like I did some good prep in there. Got to you know, show my process, have a little bit of fun. But thank y'all for being here. I surely do appreciate it. We're gonna find someone to raid into real quick, and then I'll see you guys in a few hours. Let's see. Who should we raid into? Girls Run These Worlds. We're gonna raid into Girls Run These Worlds. I will see y'all in about 4 hours, folks. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. Means a lot. And see you in a bit.